He's S0 unfair. Verstappen-Leclerc rivalry traced back to decade-old unearthed footage. The F1 season resumes this weekend as each team heads to Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix. Max Verstappen has clawed back some of the deficit between himself and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc after a dominant win in Miami nearly a fortnight ago. Just 15 points separate the drivers in the standings, and fans are eagerly anticipating another close title fight. In 2021, all of the focus was on Verstappen's rivalry with Lewis Hamilton, but this year the Dutchman's challenger, Leclerc, is someone he is very familiar with. F1 fans have in recent months dug into the archives and found and shared a clip of the pair from 2012 when they were both 14 years old and karting aces. In the footage, Verstappen hits out at Leclerc, lamenting his style of racing. He is just unfair, I'm leading, he wants to pass, he pushes me, I push him back, and after he pushes me off the track. It's not fair. The clip then cuts to a young Leclerc, who simply says it was just an incident, one which he recalled late last year. Verstappen, was leading, it was in the rain. He was closing a lot. Both of us were quite far in front and I had to find a way to pass him. So I pushed him a little bit wide. On this particular race I was faster and overtook him. Next corner he destroyed me, completely. I went from second with a 5 seconds lead to P7. I came back second. We touched a little bit and he took the white line that was wet and there was a huge puddle and he ended up in this puddle and he was really wet. He also referenced the now fabled karting rivalry in an interview late last year, saying that he and Verstappen hated each other in their younger racing days. The Monégasque star explained, "It's always been very close, especially in the junior categories. In karting, I remember it was either me or him and that's why we hated each other at one point, because very often it didn't end in the best way possible. I think it's a very different situation. We have matured a lot, we are much older, even though we are still 25 years old, which is still quite young. At this time there were episodes which made us hate each other, I'm pretty sure, on some occasions, but then you grow up. Obviously we've both achieved one of our dreams, which was to arrive in Formula 1, and at that time it was just a dream, everything looked impossible." While the two drivers clashed in their younger days, both fans and commentators have been struck by the respectful nature of the rivalry this year. After their brilliant battle in Saudi Arabia during the second race of this season, Verstappen said there is a lot of respect between himself and Leclerc. Sky Sports F1 analyst, Karun Chandhook, said he is surprised by the cordial nature of this year's racing given the hostility of Verstappen versus Hamilton last season.